Hello, beautiful people from Westeros. This is my third video of this tutorial series for Game of Thrones Dragonfire, and I will use this video to talk about some special features of the game, a little more advanced, and it will involve those features that make you play through or towards victory, right? So if you open the map, you can see that there are, of course, regions. We talked about them before. Each region is controlled by a keep. The keep can be taken by the players, but not any player, at least not yet, is able to take by his own any of these keeps. Right? If you click on the keep, you can see that Highgarden has 30 defenders of 11,000 troops each, and also it has over 4 million siege points. So you will probably not be able to take one of these keeps of your own. Maybe later in the game, the easiest one, like this one, could be taken by one strong player. It's very possible. I'm sure it will happen, but not the hardest ones, right? If you go, instead of the smallest ones, you go to the tier 2 keeps, the bronze one that you can see here, or the tier 3, sorry. They have level 40 commanders, 40 commanders with 25,000 strength armies, and also 55 million hit points. You will need many people to take these keeps, right? You cannot do this alone. So this is a very important aspect of the game. This game is not about growing and farming and just adding points to your honor or whatever. It is a social game, and it is supposed to be played as a team, right? We have already talked a little bit about alliances. I recommend that you join one if you really want to play the game, and that you stay tuned to what your leaders and friends recommend that you should do as a team. Nobody is right. You should hear the opinion of everybody, and some of the opinions will be more right than others, of course, as in life. But the thing is that you have to focus on your objectives, and you can see here in the map that we as a team have decided that on Sunday, this June 14, at 8:20 UTC timer, we are going to take Golden Grove, right? We decided as a team, probably, hopefully more than 100 players will come, and we will attack all together, destroy the garrison, and siege down the keep. And we will do so with many keeps until we find a region which is occupied by a faction that is not our faction, right? Imagine that we find, of course, this faction, and we want to take their beautiful capital, the Eyrie, right? The capital of the Central Westeros faction. Well, we will probably have to fight their troops, their armies, destroy their castles, and that is how war happens in this game. You will probably think that war will happen fairly soon in the game, and it is actually not, right? Until the people figure out how to grow, and people figure out how to grow quickly and how to take the keeps, it will take a while, especially in the season 1, right? If the season is going to take 60 days to finish, I don't think any war will begin before the, 4th week of the game has begun. Probably, I don't know. This is my humble opinion. I may be completely wrong. Maybe in 10 days the war has already begun and the world is on fire. Who knows? Who can tell? Anyhow, I also wanted to talk about the rogue armies and how you find them. So there are some events and some armies within the map that you can target, right? Here you can see that there is a wild sentinel. This army will give you special rewards, right? You can hunt these boars for some food. I don't find this particularly useful, but I don't know. Maybe you need the food, or you want the food. Maybe you are hungry and your dragons are hungry. I don't know. And you can also not just look for these armies visually in the map, right? You can open this little icon here in the bottom left, and you can use this menu. Okay, this menu is very helpful. You can select the level of the armies that you want to attack. I only want armies that are level 20, so I will modify this bar so it reflects what I want. I also don't want to spend resolve. Resolve is like a special kind of stamina that I don't want to waste on these attacks, and I don't want to hunt beasts. I don't want boars, I don't like bears, I don't want to hunt, I don't know, lizards or rats. I haven't seen them, but just in case. I want to fight human armies, right? For some reason today it has not been working very well. I don't know if this is a bug or it is my phone, but it doesn't really keep the track of the human armies, right? You see the tick and it's unticking by itself. It was working very well just right until I started loading, with the video, right? So if I search, you see that it brings me to this level 20 outlaws. I can select the outlaws, I can click on hunt, and you see that it has like a little lighting on the top. It means it will cost me just stamina, not resolve. So I can select an army like the one being led by Simmer. I will load the army with troops and I will send hunt. It will take 2 minutes. I will not take the land in which this army is located. The army will automatically go back to the stronghold after the attack, and it will give me this reward. It will give me some resources, ¿vale? Like not many, but enough to make it worth my while, and it will also increase the level of my dragons, which is what I actually do these fights, right? To train my dragons. I want them to taste the blood of their enemies, and I want them fat. They can eat these bandits and make themselves stronger, right? Of course, there are different levels for these armies. You can see the level 10. These are, of course, much easier than the level 20, and you should select them smartly, right? Don't attack an army that will cost you more than it will give you. This is what I've been doing for most of the time I've been playing. Killing rogue armies, gold cloaks and bandits with my armies to train them, and I only take the tiles with my strongest army, which is the only army that doesn't make me lose a lot of troops when I attack the higher level tiles like this level 9 iron tile. So I can select again my Veigar, I can fill it with troops, and you can see that it says favorable, but it's also a disadvantage in the troop kind. Again, I will click edit, I will change it to archers. You will see that all my dragons, Seasmoke, Veigar and Crimson, they buff the archers, so actually this is a very good fight to take for me. And I will just send them, right? This is what you usually do all day long to grow until we, as a faction, grow and start taking keeps and making our kingdoms stronger and closing our borders near the borders of other factions, which will be the moment when the war begins, right? It will take a while. Enjoy the peace while it lasts, because once the war starts, it becomes usually a little bit stressful, right? It depends on how you take on these games, but it is very fun. It is very chaotic. It becomes, with some luck, and a very competitive game very fast. And really, I recommend that you enjoy winning and that you enjoy also losing, because remember, this is a game and you cannot always win the games. You play for fun, despite we all want to have victory, right? So I don't know if this has covered some of the aspects of the game that maybe were missing. If you have, of course, any more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. You can leave a like or don't. As I say always in this video, it's not my intention to become a YouTuber or anything like that. If you have any feedback, I'm happy to read it. So I hope you like this video as well, and see you in the next one.